after I'm long gone, there will still be places like this that remind people that, God, maybe that guy had something. Everywhere in this valley. Where's this particular one? Oh, I'm sorry. We did come across what looks to be on a map, this row of 3 pyramids in a row. Okay, the map says that it would be right here. Okay, that there would be 3 pyramids over there somewhere. I don't know where. We're gonna go look and see if there's 3 pyramids over there. Okay, with another pyramid nearby. Okay, one word we can all agree on is the word pyramid. And you know, you can't just have a pyramid. You gotta have certain things that come together. It's gotta be, have attributes. And to have them all is like having a perfect circle in nature. It's not gonna happen. So these two are in north-south alignment, it looks like. Up here by the towers now, off Donner. And the pyramid phenomenon has just continued, has not stopped. There's a sickness up here. There's all this crazy looking stuff up there. You can see straight in front of this pyramid that we're climbing today is what's called This Is the Place Monument. There it is, nice little spot with a road coming straight back to intersect the center, the direct center of this pyramid. So if you've been following at home, you guys know what I think very well may have been there, or figuratively should be there someday. And sure enough, there's structure that would align with that up there. Some, what appears like rocks now, but we'll go take a closer look and see what we can find out. Honestly, you just cannot swing a dead pharaoh around here without coming across crazy weird shit. This time, it looks to be a cave right off to the right of this beautiful AT&T tower. It's making all this possible. And I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I got some sort of thing that makes me think that mountains look like pyramids, but that says mountain right there looks just like a pyramid. Okay, right down here at the base of it is this happy little cave where nobody ever lived. And then to make matters even more interesting, there's a whole bunch of business going on up there that I don't even know what we're gonna get to do today. We've just opened a new can of worms. We haven't even put all the other worms back. All right, so here we are at the corner of this mighty beast of a pyramid, and we're at 219 degrees southwest. If we were to look out, we would basically see, I can't tell, to be honest, I don't know, I have no idea. All right, well, we couldn't find a place to just come up the mountain, so we had to come up wherever we could, and here we are. So I apologize that it's not completely clear where I am. But I can tell you that I'm on a pyramid next to a pyramid shaped mountain. Thanks for joining us. Next to the AT&T tower too, by the way. So that's probably interestingly placed. This ridge looks very much like the ridge that we've been seeing over by Parley's. With a sort of straight ridge with these curious bumps along the way that are mirrored on both sides of a chasm. So we're having a look at that to try and understand more about what that's about. We came today also looking for that row of 3. And I just happened to notice that this could be that too. Here's, one, and than the other two off that way. You see how the tip, that one is sort of up there in the center there, and then drops down. And here's this one, and then and then here's this one. They should all be about this size. And this mirrors what is over on Parley's Canyon. So it's probably too windy for my commentary, so I just went quiet on that. My commentary is that I think that there's probably a conduit straight across from that cave down there that we'll see, that we'll go and find. This is could be sort of our Black Rock Cave equivalent, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure about anything. I'm just showing you stuff. As we near the top here, and as we came over this ridge, hey, look what I found. Yep, it's our friends. Is it 3? Is it 4? Gosh, there's pyramids. Maybe there's 5 there. It's not for me to know. And then this is this shape that we see across the valley. It's this shape that we see in Antelope Island, also Stansbury Island. I'm gonna have to look closer at what this is. And then it swoops down to point, and I will come back and tell you exactly what the direction is. This appears to be like 269. That cave, its entrance is pointing directly south, due south. You know, I'm often accused of being too much of a realist and never getting to the point. Sometimes I'm so anxious to get to the point that, hey, we're almost there, why don't we just call it there and be done, right? But today I actually made it to the very top of this mountain. There it is, in all its glory. We came in search of 3 pyramids in a row. That could be them. Boy, look at that, there's even more up there. Maybe 3 pyramids in a row is just something that happens in nature, and it's just something I have to get used to, okay? But that's not what I'm here to decide here. I'm just here to document it so no one else has to climb up here to find out. Because the most peculiar thing happens when we look down this arm right here. You guys paying any attention? No. You pay attention. You look, you can see that cave directly north from here. When we come, right angle, directly west. Another arm. It's sloped a little bit that way because, you know, I have a feeling it's super old. Now, this other thing, this crazy shape that goes all lumpy and then here and then up. It's what mountains do, guys. And I'm here to tell you, it is quite possible in these people's mind, other people's mind, that I'm completely delusional. But you know what? The rest of my life, I'm fine. I'm not any different. I sleep fine. People aren't saying anything like, hey, Gib, or, there's nothing. I'm not seeing things in the clouds. Jesus is not appearing in my coffee. We've got this sort of shirt sleeve scooped out mountain that we're on here. With these just beautiful structures. So that's my report atop from this mountain. Do you guys want to add anything to that? That's a no from him for sure. She's already left this deal. Oh, that's beautiful. Might get into that cave, but God, look, we don't know how the hell we're getting down from this mountain today. See, there's the car and here's us. All of that scrub oak, we gotta figure out a way to get through it. So, thing is that these dogs are so up to the challenge. Look at this one, huh? Such a good boy. now looking at the end of this massive arm that points to the west. This arm that extends all the way up there to the tip. And we get so high up there, we're so close to the base that we just can't even see it. But this is where it looks like it bottoms out. And there's just structure that kept going. But, you know, technology and people had to come and take over. I do suspect a cave over there, so I'm going to take a quick look. Pharaoh. Oh, oh, baby, we gotta go. Yeah. You know, you just can't swing a dead pharaoh in the state of Salt Lake without just running into the most crazy, weird things. Now, I know there was a giant lake that kept coming back, and then the desert would say, go away, but then no, it'd keep coming back. And then the desert finally said, get the hell away. And it left these amazing landforms. One is this whole, you know, potty chair, okay? Potty chair is everywhere in this town. There's another potty chair over there, and then here's another potty chair. Oh, right there. I don't know what potty chairs are, but we'll find it out. I'm standing today at the mouth of what looks like a cave until you get right up close to it, but it is the mouth of what looks like a cave that is pointing directly south. It's opening to the direct south, and this is the view. This peculiar tower from the fine folks at AT&T straight in front of me. If we drop down, we see normal Earth, not normal. Normal mountain, not necessarily normal mountain. So we wonder about things like this. And then because you come over and you see normal world, suddenly not normal world, not a normal world. And one of the biggest things is that it's straight, and it's something straight that's falling apart. It used to be one way, now it's another. Which that happens with man-made stuff, but not so much with nature. So we're gonna go check those features out, since this cave is kind of shallow. In fact, it's very shallow. But I still imagine that the premise of a responsible miner is that they would, you know, fill those babies in. Okay, so as far as blasting, and I try to look for what I see to be, you know, blast patterns, like say this up here might be a drill hole where somebody, you know, drilled in there and then they put the charge and then it was kaboom-a-banga. And that very well may be. I just don't know. I don't know enough about all of this stuff to know if this was an exploratory cave. I didn't do any research on this before I came up here. I just want to have a full sort of blank slate experience with it. And so I'm just trying to catalog as much as I can, because I can't see the blast holes that I've seen in some other caves that I've come familiar with, where I've seen, you know, where they drill the hole and then they put in the charge. Okay, so what we're talking about is effort here. And the thing is that effort to get, this is it's about, I think, a foot an hour is what the railroads were saying, or a foot a day. Maybe it's a foot a day. I'm gonna have to check. It's not very far. So anybody gonna put in some effort to put a cave together that points directly south. Are you eating the cave? That was here before AT&T, you know. Let's see if we can uncover a couple other details about this area that might give us some clue as to what was going on. So, is this just a shallow exploratory cave? Is today's journey a failure? Well, I don't think so. I actually think that this is the top of a cave. And all of this is covering it from years and years and years of being buried. It looks like it used to cross the road here and completely block the canyon and do this wall. And you can see the wall's falling apart. Some shoddy early workmanship by Mother Nature then, apparently. At about the same altitude, we're going to find these rocks a little further east, pointing due south. On this mountain over here that looks very pyramidical, there's this wall of sheer rock, not uncommon to mountains. But you can see how it's like this spine that climbs up, almost like a decoration. Then from that other collection of rocks straight across is what could be there to receive it. This rock formation. Here we have another rock face. What appears to be again the top of a cave formation. If you look over there, some indentation happening. Very buried. This looks like the face of it. It seems intelligent because this face is, again, facing exactly south. No degrees different, just going straight ahead south on this one. So that's very peculiar. I don't think nature makes things that go exactly south, but I may be wrong. So yes, from the faces of these rocks that are pointing due south, we now look across the canyon like we did yesterday. We looked across the canyon and saw this side. Now we see this side and more peculiarities, something that needs to be investigated over there. That is exactly due east from my position right here. To me, this looks like this is a piece that was rejected. The earth rejects the work of man. No matter how good, the earth rejects it like a virus. Even even Mount Rushmore, even the pyramids, all these things deteriorate. And you can see some deterioration right here. We'll find out if that's consistent with any other deterioration that is out there. And we're also going to take a look at those just massive walls, because I think we're all just done trying to figure out what the hell is going on this hill. Way too much. Okay, here's that outlet again. This is my theory about the silhouette theory. God, there's something to it. So in a world without pyramids, all this stuff could exist. No one's saying that they couldn't. These could just all just be innocent mountains falling apart from once being mountains. Their peculiar shape is actually unique to mountains, so it's not so peculiar. It's what mountains do. Mountains are pyramids. It's the easiest way for debris to fall and form and all of that. Not discounting that. I don't want to show any confirmation to any bias. What the hell is that thing? And then, right in the same spot, you see, here we go. We have this thing, pyramid-shaped mountain. Okay, about right there. What's that? A third of the way up. Boom. Okay, here we got this pyramid-shaped mountain. About a third of the way up. we've got this thing over there. You know what? We might just go take a look at that. This is that gash in the side of Emigration Canyon. A little bit east of that communication tower business, but there's also something right across the highway from this. It's this very sort of interesting gash. I can see how this whole mountain could have been a pyramid, it's pyramid shaped, and that, this could be an as to go along with what we're doing, or this could just be mountain, just what mountains do, some kind of impact, sort of blasted. Normal mountain. Okay, not normal mountain. Normal things. Something happened here. This wall scares me. I don't know that I would climb it. It looks like it's just about to fall straight flat on its face. Even though it's straight up here. But look, there's just enough of an angle right there that, I don't know what this is. It's just beautiful. It's what this is.